Hello, good evening. I'm Ryan Houston, Executive Director of the Oregon Natural Desert Association. One of the great joys of working here at ONDA is hearing from members like you every day in thoughtful emails, engaging phone calls, and sweet handwritten notes. I hear from folks who love Oregon's wild desert landscapes and appreciate the progress we're making toward the conservation vision that we all share. Today I want to take a moment to thank you. As an ONDA member, you make good things happen, on the ground, in the courts, and in the halls of Congress. 2020 presented some challenges. Some we knew that we'd be contending with, and one big giant COVID pandemic that we didn't anticipate. But in spite of every obstacle, you've accomplished so much. You advocated for desert rivers deserving of wild and scenic river protection, and you continue to push for the strongest possible conservation outcomes for the Oahe Canyonlands. You worked with local communities to develop legislation to protect Sutton Mountain, and you spoke out against the illegal appointment of an oil and gas industry insider to lead the BLM. You sent ONDA staff out to remote field locations to restore watersheds and monitor habitat, and you showed up at ONDA events in record numbers as we pivoted to new online platforms, just like this Hootenanny at home. So what is it about Oregon's high desert that has us all so dedicated, so passionate, so committed? It's the wildness, the incredible landscapes that offer stunning vistas, expansive habitat, and that oh so important connection to the land. These wild places restore our souls. Borrowing from the words of Wallace Stegner, we need that wild country to maintain our sanity and to feed the geography of hope. Wild places are the place to go to find clarity, perspective, and inspiration. I hope you enjoy this short film exploring the connection between landscape and creativity and what we can achieve when we listen, not only to the landscape, but to each other.
It's about love, but for me it's not about young love, it's more of a nostalgic kind of love. My name is Hunter Noack, and I'm a pianist with In a Landscape Classical Music in the Wild. I bring a grand piano on a flatbed trailer, and we go to ranches and farms and state parks and national parks and public lands, mostly here in Oregon. The landscape inspires me to be a little bit more actively listening. So if there's like a little bit of wind that rustles the leaves, or if there's a bird call, it might change the way that I phrase or change how loud I play or something. And I really love that kind of dynamic playfulness within wherever I'm making music. I feel like there are moments of magic all around. It's easier for me to find them if I'm playing some music along with it. As I was practicing this piece here in Summer Lake, the sandhill cranes were coming through, and sandhill cranes, they mate for life, and then when one of them dies, they sometimes will find another partner. And I was imagining this sandhill crane who had lost her lifelong mate, and this piece being kind of the song that she sung herself. we all should be listening to everything. We should be listening with our eyes, listening with our ears, listening to what the landscape is telling us, listening to what the animals are telling us, and listening to what the people are telling us. The scientists and the people that live in these communities that know the land. To the desert advocates that have been working so hard to work on behalf of the landscape and on behalf of the animals and all kinds of creatures that live out here, I would say, keep going.
I couldn't agree with Hunter more. We do need to listen to this landscape and work with everyone who loves it in our conservation endeavors. Along with sharing his music and the sandhill crane story with us, Hunter also expressed his gratitude for ONDA's work, and I wanted to share that with you now as well.
I'm really grateful for ONDA because they seek advice and counsel from experts both afar and locally from the people that live and work in these landscapes. And I think that one of the most important things we can do in this time is come together and find creative solutions to very complex problems. And ONDA is really making a tremendous effort to bring communities together to solve these complex problems. So thank you, ONDA.
Stay tuned throughout the winter for more stories from your fellow members of the ONDA community about how wild places inspire them and their support for desert conservation. Thank you for all you do for the desert. I hope you know just how grateful we are to have your support. Cheers to you.
Cheers! All right, let's do it again.
There you go. I think that works.
That's
Am I
fun.
the only one drinking? Are you guys pretending to drink?
No,
Jeremy?
this is real.
Real.
This is coconut juice.
Oh, we are? It's 4, I guess it's 4 o'clock. Why not?
Yep.
Okay.
You stand
All
up.
right.
Hey,
Somebody
Jeremy,
bust
how
out.
about one more for the video,
Is it too early for the schnapps?
for the producers?
Oh,
After a
oh,
Yeah,
holiday.
it's definitely too early for
or
schnapps.
should I just go straight to the bourbon?
Gonna say cheers.
Okay. Are we doing cheers to the desert this time to get really technical?
Yes.
Yeah.
Sure.
Jeremy, countdown.
Good one. Good one.
5, 4, 3.
Cheers to the desert.